To the other Mary. Mary, not you, the other Mary. Hi, Sorcerer! Welcome in if you were not otherwise already here lurking. Still no map. But, I mean, I have a pretty good idea of where we're at. Yup. The hotel. Just what I thought. The Lakeview Hotel Garden map. Oh man, we're getting closer to the end, guys. We're getting closer to the end. I think a lot of the exploratory aspects, like the open world stuff, is pretty much behind us. I think this is now going to be pretty linear. Sorcerer was first. I didn't see a first. Oh, never mind. Oh, just now. Oh, I see. Sorcerer, you are officially first. Everyone else cannot claim first, and Rezi is second and also third, so everybody else is out of luck. Don't endorse that. I mean, I don't make the rules, Imp, unfortunately. As much as I would love for you to be first, we gotta do this the fair way. And, Sorcerer is first. Heck yeah! How much more is there? I still think there's a decent amount of the game left. Imp, the actual first person, very offended right now. Imp can be first in spirit. Imp, I will grant you the privilege of being first in spirit. You're unofficial first. This is a really pretty hotel. Very, juxtaposed to pretty much the rest of the game. We are selling Dystoria Cypher Body Pillow. We are not doing such a thing. Okay, so here's the thing.
This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
We got a trophy. Glimmer of hope. So here's the thing. If there are body pillows, I do not want it to be shared with Cypher. I'm going to have to put my foot down on that one. And the other thing is, they will be safe for work. I don't care what anybody says, they will be safe for work. Ugh. Eddie will be heartbroken. Well, maybe I'll get one for Eddie for my birthday or something. So, Eddie can have a Cypher body pillow. No strings attached. How about that? I'm speaking for Cypher on this. Cypher has no say in this. I am now taking over for Cypher's opinion. I'll tell him. Cypher is open game, you know. It's fair game, that's the word. It's fair game. Cypher is fair game. Go wild. Go feral. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We picked up the rotten apple. Okay, James. I don't know what would possess you to do that, but sure. This section of the garden is closed for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. I see. Well, consider me thoroughly inconvenienced. Lone one of the east, out of the water's safety, now lost out of breath. I think this is talking about that story again. Oh, look. Man, I really wish I knew what all these meant. I think that's talking about the story again with the dude rowing the boat. They really like that story here. I mean, it's an interesting story. As the cold draws near, they abandon their old nests to return in time. Was there another little statue that we missed? Maybe it's in there. Oh yeah, there is one in there. It's got a light bulb. Okay. We can just make out the text too, I think. Large one of the west, tempted by the lure's appeal, failed to resist it. Interesting. This is a really pretty garden. I really like this. I like how green it is. I do like. Lakeview Hotel. Welcome to Neighborhood Cafe. Well, all that's left is to go into the main door, I suppose. Welcome back. Yeah, that means... a lot concerning James. Venus Tears Bar. We don't have a map of this place. Ah, there we go. Oh boy, that's big.
Mary.
A room. Waiting for you. 312. Third floor. I really like this, what is it? Like this, reflection on the room borders, like the walls. I really like that. That's really nice looking. Holographic, I guess. The holographic look. That's really pretty. Of course, there's a basement. Alright, well, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's go to the left, since it looks like there's less going on there. my gosh, these doors, man! Every time! This is a really nice bathroom. I really like this aesthetic. I'm sure Resi does too. Look at all this green! Look at this! Look how sleek this looks! It's like jade or something. Or jade... No, it's not jade. It's like a marble. Green. I like it. I like it. The black and the green really does it. Even the floor is black. Look at that. This gold, like, accent on the floor. Okay. And this dark wood. Alright. Yeah, I'm digging this bathroom. What is this? Something tells me a rotten apple is not going to do the trick here. So it looks like we need a treble cleft to open this. All about that bass, no treble. I know you are, Mary. I know you are. Elevator out of service. This is such a nice hotel. I thought that piano was just ambient, but it's actually coming from over here. And it just stopped. Liking this significantly less. Intermezzo, Op. 118, number 2, by Johannes Brahms. Johannes, I guess. Johannes? I mean, I guess just... Goodness gracious.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did. I guess I deserved it, huh? The fart face that I am.
Maybe. Then again, maybe you're not so bad. Just... annoying.
Uh-huh. So... you got any other things planned? I think I saw a dark room back there you could lock me up in.
No. I think you've had enough. For now.
Well, that's reassuring.
Besides, I need your help finding Mary. She's here. Isn't she? Come on, tell me.
I wish I knew.
But... she said it in her letter.
Wait. So there really is a letter?
Oh. Yeah. Want to read it? Just... don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She's our nurse. I, took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true, he can be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's a really sweet person. I love you, Laura. I love you like my very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about. Even so, I know you will have a good life. You're a strong, smart, beautiful girl. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend, Mary.
Laura. How old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
That means... Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. She also talked a lot about you, you know? She even...
What? What is it?
Well, it kind of was his other letter. I think the one was for you. The envelope had your name on it.
Did you read it?
I wanted to. This one time, I almost did. Figured you didn't deserve to have it. But then I thought, Mary wouldn't want me to keep it from you. So I just sort of kept it for you. Here.
It's empty. Laura, there's nothing in it.
What? But I didn't take it. I swear.
Well, where is it then?
I must have lost it. I gotta find it.
Laura!
Laura's letter. Oh my gosh, we had a ton of notes in Brookhaven Hospital. Dang. Should have pocketed the lip inside the envelope. A lot more secure. Yeah. I guess that's what happened. It fell out. And Mary didn't seal it. I was wondering what was going to be in that letter. I like that melody a lot. And I guess that implies that James can, at least to some extent, play the piano.
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
There's a safe spot. Mr. James Sunderland, regarding the videotape you left in your room during your last stay, I'm glad to inform you that we have recovered the item and moved it to the employee section on the first floor. The tape is stored within the hotel safe to be returned to you at your earliest convenience. I remember that videotape. There is no way, Imp. There is no way. There's too much. I'm pretty sure there's too much. Room 312 key, an ornamental key. That's our room, right? 312, yeah. But being able to get there, of course, is a different story. You could pull an Imp and say it's not the ending, and it ends up being the ending. No, I think we would be playing this game for several hours to get to the end. Definitely not going to pan out that way. Actually... Ah, okay. Ah, it was two things. Okay, they were separate. I was a little confused there. Well, this is what we need that light bulb for, outside. Can't really do anything with this now. Looking back, it was definitely last boss vibes. Oh my gosh, when you think you're about to beat the game and you're just finishing an arc. So now I'm kind of... Can we go into the basement? Yeah? Oh, it's really dark down here. Elevator's out of service. Note to staff, be sure to clean up the fireplace in the conference room. I bet there's going to be something in the fireplace we need. Oh yeah. James made a note, so that's what that means. No map. Ed, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Dang, now we gotta finish the game. We're not finishing the game, Imp. We are definitely not close enough to finish the game. And I've got to honor Rezi's no map. I got to remember not to do that in this excitement that we just had here. Welcome in, you guys. We are at a hotel, a very beautiful hotel. the nicest place we've seen so far. Looking still for Mary, who has been eluding us since the beginning. Alistair too? Oh my gosh. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's go. We are just playing some Silent Hill 2. I don't know how familiar anybody is with that game, so I'm not sure how much this means to anybody, but we are looking for our wife, who disappeared in this town. And, it's been pretty spooky. It's been pretty freaking spooky. Lots of things trying to kill me. First time here, nice to meet you. Oh man, we have a new person, Sorcerer. Welcome in, Sorcerer. I feel like I've met you before, but I guess not. Hotel room 102. We're just collecting all the keys. And Mocho, actually. Mocho as well. I think I saw Mocho. Mocho, I heard that you were wanting to add people on Nikki. Is that still the case? Because I'm still playing the game if you want to add me. Alright, let's read this note. Remember that strange book you found earlier? Some very odd-looking man came in a few hours back. Claimed it belonged to him. Honestly, I didn't feel like arguing. I wanted to be through with him as soon as I could, so I gave it to him. I'm not sure how he even knew it was here. I don't think he was ever a guest here. I would have remembered. Interesting. Oh my. Can't get it out of my head. Okay. You know what I didn't like in my stream? That Zyla and Ed stole your money. How did they steal your money, Alistair? How did they do that? Oh, I guess the 5 minutes is up, Rezi. We kind of... Not much happened, Rezi, unfortunately. But I guess the 5 minutes is up? I accidentally opened my map anyway. Took it out of my pockets. I'm so mad. You're yapping at Raiders. Redo it. I wasn't yapping the whole time. I was exploring. We were sitting on this note for a little bit, but we were exploring. We did see... No. We did explore some new areas. We checked out all of these rooms here. We went upstairs and went into the basement. It wasn't all yapping. But we can redo maybe we do 3 minutes of it. Let's redo 3 minutes of it. What in the world happened that Alistair is so upset about this money? Alright, we'll maybe do like a full 5 minutes, Resi. We'll... Oh my gosh! I did not expect to see that. I was having such a good time not seeing anything in here. Look at that butt! Look at that butt! Ow! Gosh! Wow! No! 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 Did not realize how much of a butt these things have. It's quite prominent. Don't puke on me. All right. Okay. That's the tone we're setting. Okay. All right, no map. We can't do map. I'll try to remember. Is someone keeping track of that 5 minutes? It started when we opened the door. I'm gonna get you your value, Resi. You're gonna get your value. Don't worry. Aftermath. And I like, black toilet seats are just very nice. I don't know. You don't really see it often. Way better than white. Plain, generic white. What the heck was that? Ooh. Ooh, that was really close. Don't puke on me! Almost forgot about that. And it's so weird going without a map. It always throws me off. Like I just want to reach for that map button like every few seconds. Zyla always carries along with him, then Imp gets carried and thrown. Alistair always gets carried though. Truth. It's trash Alistair corner. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Run, James. Run through the door. Regroup. Regroup. That was so freaking unfair. That was so not fair. Like, where was it? Like, it had to be, like, right here. That is so freaking cheap. That is so freaking cheap. I was about to say, wow, a nicely well-lit room. In loving memory of Sean Mitchell, the family regret to inform you of his passing. The funeral service will be held at the St. Stella Church in South Vale, intersection of Nathan Avenue and Neely Street, at 11 a.m. Following the service, we will hold a small reception at Sean's family home. Well, this place was nice until I stepped into this area. Oh, we got it. We have the key to this one. And this is actually a key that I don't think we necessarily had to get, because we found it in a place that we... Ooh, there's a crawl space. We found it in a place that we didn't necessarily have to go, I think? So I wonder if there's anything good in here. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of good stuff in here. Oh boy. Is 5 minutes up? I'm kind of scared to say that I like this room, considering what happened in that other room. Interesting. I'm pretty sure 5 minutes is up, so I'm gonna check my map. So this just goes like all the way down. Oop. Nothing in there anyway, okay. Everything's locked except for that. Perfect. We are slowly restocking our ammo, so that's nice. This just goes out to the hall. No getting into room 105. That is a very dark hallway. That is an exceptionally dark hallway. They have a shortcut out here? Sunrise wing key. Hedera helix seems to have some kind of pest. Separate from the rest of the plants or they'll all die. Okay, so Hedera helix, I guess, is a plant name? I've never heard of it before. Oh, I freaking saw you. Right when there was like a lull of nothing happening. I thought it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true. Please clean up the room. It's Grandma's ashes again. Hi, Grandma. We do not have this key, apparently. 107, we'll have to come back here. So... second floor? I don't know what the sunrise wing is. I assume that's not the basement. Alright, let's see about the second floor. It is the sunrise wing. Well, one half of it apparently. So the sunset wing is 211 to 217, and the nurse's office. And then over here, if I could see with the glare, 201 to 210, plus the reading room. Okay. Not you guys again. Goodness gracious. Goodness freaking gracious. Never ends with those things. Never ends. I think I found the reading room. Stalwart to the end. And we pocketed it, so apparently we're holding on to that. Okay, that's an interesting art piece. The One Who Soared. Alice Burroughs. Collecting a few of these. Revelations, A New Understanding. I hear something very faintly in the distance, and I hate it. I super hate it. Pride Before the Fall. Leonard E. Nyavos. Nyavos? Last names are funny. You never know how they're pronounced. They could be anything. So this is where the 4 books go. Is it in relation to this painting? Maybe. Pride Before the Fall. Is that in relation to, like, the lion? It's like a pride of lions? Revelations, a new understanding. The one who soared. The one who soared is the eagle. Revelations, stalwart to the end. Revelations is the angel, I guess. Is speaking about, I guess, a reference to the Bible? And then stalwart to the end is the ox? Let's try that. So we have the lion and the eagle. The lion, eagle, ox, Revelations. No? It actually has an emblem on the binder of the book. Well, I was right. That lines up with the picture. It does line up with the picture. But why is that not working? I just had to reverse them for some reason, even though the angel is not at the top of the picture. But okay, I guess it worked. Now, what did we just find? This is like the Brookhaven Hospital with the little secret door also. I hear those noises again. 217. Okay. Then random door? Random fence? The dial started on help. For both. It started on help for both. Wow. Okay. Nice. So we need something for this. I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. Or out of these photos for that. Oh, we got a light bulb! Never mind. We unscrewed a broken, bloody light bulb. We still need a light bulb. Cool. I guess that's everything we're gonna get out of here, at least for now. I think that's probably where I'm gonna leave the stream for tonight as well. I actually had a lot happen in this stream. We're not underground anymore. Somehow, I still don't understand how we aren't underground anymore. We kept falling through holes and then entered a meat locker, and then suddenly we're outside. So I guess that's just gonna be how that is. But yeah, we made it outside, got past that horrific labyrinth with those hanging mandarin things. Those guys sucked. A lot of that sucked. And this area's been pretty chill so far for the most part, which is nice. Still had its dangers, but it's nice, actually. It's pretty nice. I disagree. Sorry, Imp. We can't always agree on everything, but we can agree on most things. Yeah, rip Eddie. Rezi, is Eddie your favorite character? I know you've said before that you felt sorry for him and everything. So I've been curious about that. But yeah, Eddie is no longer with us. Made too many of the wrong choices in his life, and it culminated to him dying here. He made it really far in Silent Hill, and it wasn't the monsters that got him. I wouldn't say it goes that far, but yeah, he's got a sad story if you go into his lore. I don't remember there being a lot about Eddie lore-wise. I'll have to look into that, because if there's more to him than what I'm aware of, I definitely want to know about it. Aside from what you kind of garner in the game, you know. Eddie was bullied. I can only presume for probably most of his life, or at least at pivotal points in his life. He obviously, he feels like a piece of crap, has zero self-value. And the reason he ended up in Silent Hill is because he was running away from the police. That is what I know about Eddie. Presumably he committed a crime, which is why the police were after him. And it could be related to his insecurities, as we saw him kind of lose it. And it's always been like a key focus of the game to focus on how Eddie feels about himself and how he perceives other people feel about him. Now, in the original Silent Hill 2, I was waiting to see if it was going to happen, but it didn't. So this is one thing I wish they didn't omit. There is a scene in the original Silent Hill 2 where Eddie's leaning against like a car. Well, he's sitting down against like a car. And Laura is like instigating him and making fun of him. And she like kicks him. Not like super hard, she's an 8-year-old. But she's like putting him down. And I really wish they kept that in the remake, just because it really helps hammer home the validity of his insecurity, at least to him. And granted, she's an 8-year-old kid, right? Like, you kind of take that with a grain of salt, because kids are kids. But still, it helps you to see how he got to this point even more. I wish they kept that in here, like in some form, just to showcase that. But yeah, I don't know why he was being chased by the police. So that is something that I'm probably going to have to look into. I think I would have wanted to see a little bit more with Eddie pertaining to what he sees in Silent Hill 2 and how Silent Hill 2 is personally related to him. We got a really, really in-depth look at Angela, which I loved. I really loved that. Obviously, we get a really good look into James as well, because he's the protag. Laura, I hope it gets explained later. I know why we don't see a lot with Laura. But Eddie, I would have really liked to see us delving more into his frame of mind, like we did with Angela. And I know that wasn't in the original Silent Hill 2. They did not do that. But I wouldn't have been opposed to them taking the established lore of Eddie, so to speak, what we do know about Eddie and the intent of Eddie's design, his character, his personality, his backstory, and putting it into the game for us to be like a section to explore. And then it culminates with the fight with Eddie. I would have liked something like more pronounced like we had with Angela. I could tell you if you want to pop in the Discord after stream. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. He actually did some slip during the boss fight you might have missed. I know he said a lot of stuff, especially at the beginning. All of that's lost on me. Oh yeah, the dog. Yeah, I remember the dog. Yeah. That was present in the original Silent Hill 2, now that I think about it. So I guess we can presume that's why he was running from the police, that I guess he's an animal abuser? That's not really the reason? Well then, I'll just have to see, Rezi. I was focused on the fight, so I probably missed some of the details. I still wish that there was like a section where we kind of, like we had with the Abstract Daddy, which is the monster tied specifically to Angela. I wish we had something like that sequence with Eddie. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but something to tie him into Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill is all about making the abstract real. Angela's section, I think, was amazing. Super good. I think they did a great job of capturing that. That identity of what Silent Hill does and what Silent Hill is. But yeah, I think that's probably, I think one of the biggest things I think I would have, like additions I would have liked to see in Silent Hill 2 Remake. And it is a big addition. It is a big addition. But I would have rather they done that and replaced some of the other busy work we've done. I've enjoyed the game, for sure, but there's been a lot of times where there has not been a lot of story, and it's just been exploration and busy work. So I think that would have been a golden opportunity to have something like that. They could keep the length of the game and make it even more impactful, relating directly to one of the characters who is a fairly large focus at times in the story. I'm actually sad that that's not a thing now that I've started thinking about it. I would have been super into seeing that and experiencing that. Man. Maria died? Again. I'm sure that's symbolic in some way. Definitely the room that she died in is symbolic. I'm not speaking any more on that. The second time, that is. And here we are at Lakeview Hotel. This is probably my favorite environment so far. I really love what they did with this area. But yeah, I guess that's all I've got to say about that. Silly Maria. Silly Maria. So, thank you everybody once again for joining me on this crazy, wacky adventure of Silent Hill 2. I don't know if we'll finish next time. I feel like we will be finishing soonish. Until next time, goodbye!